What if I told you the hardest part of becoming a DHS trusted tester is not the exam? It's figuring out how to get started. Many of our viewers ask me how to register, pick the right course, and navigate site easily. So today I'll walk you step by step through the registration process, selecting the right modules, and navigating the DHS site like a pro. In our last video, we explored what DHS is all about, why the Trusted Tester program exists, and how it can boost your credibility as a web accessibility expert. If you haven't seen it yet, check the link in the description. It's a must watch before diving into today's walkthrough. If you are on this journey with me, go ahead and hit that like button. Drop a comment and share this with someone who is ready to become a trusted tester. Let's grow this community together. Okay, let's go on to the section 508.gov website, and here you will see training, tools, and event. Click on this, and here you will find DHS Trusted Tester process and certification program link. Once you click on this, it will navigate to a new page, the DHS Trusted Training Self-Enrollment Portal. Once you click on this, you will see this pop-up for the terms and conditions. Click OK. And this is the home page. And this is where you have to create your account. Come to register or create a new account. This is the account registration page, and let's get started. Let's create a new account. I will say skills sing is my username. All fields are required wherever you see this icon. Let's set some password. Next, it's asking for the email ID. I would recommend use your personal email ID rather than your organization's email ID, because sometimes those emails are blocked. And if you want to get access or maintain your access, you should always use your personal email ID. So let's use yours skills thing @gmail.com. Type again. And by the way, if you have any query related to accessibility, please use this email ID to ask any questions that you might have. Let's give skills as my first name and sing as last. But now the next section is work information. So under personal type, I will say public. I'm not a federal employee. I don't want to mention the organization name. Work state is a mandatory field, so let's choose Pennsylvania. I don't want to provide work phone number. I require a reasonable accommodation to attend training. I would set no. The type of RA I'm requesting, reasonable accommodation I'm requesting, is not applicable because I answered no to the previous question. Let's say I understand and agree, and then click on create my account. Oh, we have errors. They are asking use lower letters only, so I'm going to put it as lower letter. Password must be at least 12 characters long. Let's reset it again. And then click on create new account. Once you have successfully submitted the form, you will get this page which says an email has been sent to your email ID with the instructions to complete your registration. So the next step is go to your email and complete your registration. And once you have clicked on the link in your email, this is the success message or the success page that you will receive. It says, thanks Skillsync, your registration has been confirmed. And then you can continue from here. Now the next piece is to log in. Here I'm going to use the newly created ID because I saved the credentials, it's having it. I'll simply log in now. And this is the welcome page or the dashboard that you must see if you have successfully registered for this course. On this welcome page, you will find a lot of important information, but the thing that we are most interested is on the right side. So under the accessibility courses and programs, the first link is what we are interested in. So let's click on that. And it says Trusted Tester Certification Program Enrollment Options. So this is what we are interested in, and I'm gonna click on Enroll Me. Now we have successfully enrolled in the course. Let's close this banner. And here is the outline. What courses are included? It says courses included in the Trusted Tester for Web Certification Program is what is Section 508 and why is it important? Section 508 standards for web. Trusted Tester tools for web on Windows. So there are what tools that you need to master. Trusted Tester training on web for Windows. What kind of different modules that you have to go through. What are the VCAG success criteria it will walk you through. That's something that we will discuss more in this. Trusted Tester practice exam on Windows. This is something that you must complete before enabling the final examination. And for that matter, you have to go in the serial order to enable the second and fourth and so forth sections on the page. And who is this certification for? Anyone who wants to become a certified trusted tester, program manager, developer, or system owner. So as you can see, under prerequisites, you are not required to have any technical knowledge as long as you have the will and dedication to complete this course. And the time duration to complete is 180 days. And what is the delivery method? It is a web-based and a self-paced course. Under the very important sections, they have very critical information. To become a certified trusted tester, you must complete and pass all courses, the practice exam, and the trusted tester for web certification exam. Now, the very first step that I want you to do is click on Student Code of Conduct. Let's do it together. Here, you have all the information which talks about what is ethical, what is unethical. This is very basic information, like what is cheating, like you cannot have an external help while you are in the actual examination. You cannot substitute or use another person to appear for the exam. A student must not steal the exam or other course materials, including but not limited to physical copies and photographic or electronic images. So let's go ahead and agree to this. Yes, I accept the terms and conditions and do save my choice. And once I'm done, let's go back to our previous page and then go to my courses. Now, see, we have 100% completed for the student code of conduct. The next thing that we have to do is complete the 6 courses within the Trusted Tester for Web Certification Program. And this is going to be your starting point. Test pages are the pages that are being referenced during the Trusted Tester for Certification Program. These are the pages that you can refer while practicing. And you have other resources that you can refer to. But the main program that you must focus on is this one. So let's click on this. Here, it will give you an overview of what this program is for. What is the time duration and other stuff. Let's click on proceed to program content. Here you will find that section 508, which is the first course, is enabled by default and all other sections are logged. So you have to follow this program in a linear manner, in a sequential manner. Unless you complete section 508, you will not be able to open the standards for web. Let's go and see what section 508 is and why it is important. Click proceed to course content. On the left navigation, you will find all the subsections of this main content. So let's go ahead and start with the welcome. You have to press enter to go into the course. It will open up a new window with the content of the section. So here you can see there's the welcome note. How to navigate this course. It's explaining what all resources are available for your help. And once you have gone through all of these, you can click on exit and come back to the previous window. You have to close this. Let's close it out. And once you do that, you will see this icon turned into a green solid circle, which means you have completed this portion. Now, what is section 508 is enabled. Others are still in the disabled or logged mode. So it is helpful for you to understand where you left out in your last session. So once you're done with what is section 508, again, click enter. It will open up a new window. Go to the table of content and go through each section. This is critical to understand what is section 508, why it is important, and why you should care. So I would highly recommend going through all the training courses thoroughly. Let's close this out. And for the demo purposes, I'm going to log in into my previous account with my personal email ID to show you how it will look like when you have completed some of the sections. Okay, now I'm logged in with my personal email ID that I have used for this program. Under 6 courses, you can see I'm at 66% complete. And if I go inside it, I'm done with section 508, section 508 standards for web, and the testing tools. I want to quickly show you what happens when you have completed certain portions of the program. So each section, once you complete each section, it will be followed up by a knowledge check. And you have to pass each knowledge check to move to the next section. So the minimum requirement will be laid out here. What is the grade to pass? It's 3 out of 3. And you have to pass it before the next section is unlocked. And same is the case with any other subsection. Every section like this one is followed by a knowledge check. So unless you complete the knowledge check, you will not be able to proceed further. And this is important because they are helping you better understand what the topic is all about and ensuring that you understood it correctly. Let's go back to my courses. Let's go and check one of the other tools section. So under the Trusted Tester testing tools, there are 2 tools primarily to be used. It's Andy and Color Contrast Analyzer. Andy is the tool that you must master because all of the questions, or I would say 85% of the questions, are using Andy. You have to open up a real website, use the Andy tool, understand if it's a violation or not, and then answer the question. Color contrast is the tool to analyze the color contrast ratios of the text versus the background, a visual element with the background. This is required for manual testing. Let's go back to your courses. And before we go there, you will see certificate of completion. So every time you complete one section, you will get the certification. If I click on this to see the certification, this is how it will look like. Certification of completion awarded to your name for successfully completing the Trusted Tester testing tools and what date it was completed. Let's go back to our courses. Under my courses, let's go back into the 6 programs and see the training for web. This is the most critical piece. Under this, you will have 20 topics, or commonly known as 20 modules. It will cover all the VCAC success criteria under VCAC 2.0. DHS is still referring to 2.0 rather than 2.2. So make sure that you have gone through each of the topics, understand thoroughly what those success criteria are, and go through each of the knowledge check, followed by the practical exam. This is helpful. It is building your muscle memory on what kind of questions to expect, how to think right, and how to make the right choice by making use of Andy and Color Contrast Analyzer. To give you an example of one of those questions, let's go ahead and click on Reattempt Quiz. It's asking, for the exam page, please choose the best answer for the test. And the test condition is, the user can pause, stop, or control the volume of audio content that plays automatically. And this is the exam page that you must refer to. So if I click on this, it opens up an exam page. and there's a sound that's playing on page load. I'll let you listen to it. And if I have to pause it and go back to the question, it says the user can pause, stop, or control the volume of audio content that plays automatically. And you have to test it using keyboard only. So if I go back to the page, let's play this again. I'm going to refresh this page. Start tabbing. I can press tab or spacebar key to pause the audio. I'm able to do that. And if I go back here, I can say pass. You have an option to clear your choice and say check. And once you're done with all the questions, you will see the final results. So for demo purposes, I'm going to quickly say, or without loading the page, I'm going to say check. I just want to show you the final page that you get. Say fail, check, and click on finish attempt. Once you will get the opportunity to review what you have missed or completed. Click on submit all and finish. Again, confirm this action. You will get the results. It says you got 2 out of 3 right, and the minimum passing score is 100%. So this is your opportunity to review what did you mark wrong versus right. And this is the same exercise that you have to do for the entire course. You have to go through the course content, do the knowledge check, and then take the incremental exam preparation. And once you're done with all of this, go back to your main course. Here, once you're done with this, you're done with 100% of this program, complete the web practice exam and score at least 85%. Only then this will be unlocked. And once the actual web certification exam is unlocked, click on it. It will provide you with information where to send an email to get this enabled. And DHS usually responds within 3 to 5 working days, enabling your final exam. Trust me, thorough understanding of each content, having a sound understanding of VCAG 2.0, having practiced all the exam questions will ensure that you will finally pass the final exam with minimum of 85%. Again, it's not a multiple choice question. It's a practical exam wherein you will be opening up a web page or a test page, run your ND, keyboard and manual checks, and then answer the question. Here's the challenge of the week. Register for DHS certification, complete the student code of conduct, and comment DHS ready to stay accountable. Remember, you are not just learning a skill, you are becoming a part of a movement to make the web inclusive for everyone. See you in the next video. This is Param Singh signing off.